some fun with it. There's a lot of good stuff that you can use with any body, which is great. There's a lot of stuff that you can work with advanced students, which is also fun. And then there's, obviously the things that you do all the rolling and all that too, so that you have to be careful with that. Just pick your clients wisely with those. Setup wise, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an intro. It's pretty simple, right? A couple things to note. You can take the dowel out of the chair, right? So that splits the step. So each step then on its own spring, right? So that's, this is actually the combo chair, not the Wanda chair. The Wanda chair looks different and doesn't have the split step. But the same exercises can be done. This split step just gives you a little bit of versatility. You can try different things with it. I don't split it all that often, to be honest. I use it as one more than a split step. And then the other thing to be aware of is how you spring it. So there's only two different springs on each side, 4 springs total. A black on each side and a white on each side. The black is the heavier, the white is the lighter. Okay, and then there's a cactus, which is where you hook them. The cactus, it looks like a cactus. So you've got your 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4. The black springs, you don't cross the springs, right? They should always go in line with where they are. And then you can pick higher or lower based on resistance or that you want. So a lot of times on the chair, the resistance is actually helping the motion. So you have to remember, is it helping or making it harder, so that you know which way to change the springs, right? And the other interesting feature about it is that the higher the spring, the higher the foot bar, right? So that's going to affect where you want to put the spring, whether you want to stay at the top and get it higher or you want it lower down. And so that will help you choose which spring to use. When I did the course originally, the original chairs didn't have this for cactus. It had 2 little places where you could hook the spring. So you had 2 choices, higher, lower, and 2 springs on each side. So now there's a lot more variability. I've tried to give you pretty accurate spring placements for all the exercises. However, it's pretty much up to what you need, what you're trying to achieve. So there is some variability on where you'll put the springs with each client. And you'll see that there'll be some variability. Body height, so Sarah might need a different setting than Genevieve, right? Because it's just a size of body. So, or height of body, I should say. Not even size, but height. Weight does factor in when you want to assist somebody who's heavier. You're going to have to assist with more spring. So, come on in, your time. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Do you all know Jackie? Yes.
You've all seen me.
Yeah.
Yes, Genevieve, Laura, Sarah, Patricia, and Kim. So anyway, that's basically all there is to worry about with the chair. The handles are the last thing. The handles, so these turn and pull. You have to pull the handle out, right? So when you put it in, it kind of sits over, and if I pull and slide, and then you just really lightly tighten. You do not have to tighten these down. They do move around a little bit, but they're not going to go anywhere. When you take them out and are not using them, turn them upside down and put them down. Don't stand them like this, they fall over all the time. So turn them upside down and lean them against the wall, or just lay them on the floor. Otherwise they slide and fall. Right, and then, and actually for the first exercise you don't need them, so I'm going to pull them out. Okay. And then that's really the only thing mechanically to know about the chair. The only difference between the 2 chairs is that one is a newer model and they put wheels on the back, so it's easy to wheel it around. This one doesn't, but the wheels are a little high anyway, so you have to tilt it way back to move it. So if you're going a long distance, it's nice, but if you're just sliding from point A to point B, you won't even get on those wheels. So it's a good idea.
Needs improvement.
It's probably, probably if you get an even newer model, they might have thought of something a little